the shade, oh, I just dabbed my finger. Not which save. Save, what? I use the Sacred Gal, okay. Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I am so excited to show you guys this look here that I created specifically, if you guys couldn't tell, for Valentine's Day. I honestly can't get over how beautiful this look is. I can't. Anyway, if you guys are interested in how I created this look, then you guys should definitely keep on watching. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with my hair, so for now it's down and just out of my face. For the eyeshadow, I'm going to be dipping into the Bloodlust palette by JSC, and we're going to start off with the most simplest thing there is, which is the halo eye. The first shade I'm going to be dipping into is this one all the way over here called Blood Queen. Placing this all over my crease. I can't tell you how weird this is to do one eye and then not the other. It's very unnatural, but with the same shade, I'm gonna place this on the outer corner of the lid and the inner corner of the lid as well. Next, grabbing Deviant and using this to blend out the edges of the crease. Using some of my Magic Star concealer. Oh, that was...
No.
That was a no-no. It's okay, I think. I'm just gonna use the concealer. Place it on the center of the lid. Oh, it was okay. Luckily, it went right where it needed to end. Thank goodness, because if it didn't, I would have cried. That's not a great way to start this makeup. Once that's done, I'm gonna dip into Bleeding Heart. Slowly pack that right where we just put the concealer. Whatever is left on the brush that we used for Blood Queen, I'm gonna slowly buff out these edges so they are not harsh. As much as I love Bleeding Heart, I feel like there's this glitter that's missing, so I'm actually going to take my JSC Extreme Frost Highlighter in the shade Lick My Glit. Tap the shade a little bit onto my fingers and place that right over the shade Bleeding Heart. I'm simply using the shade Blood Queen to do this outer corner of my bottom lash line, and the same thing with this inner corner. And if you couldn't have guessed it, I'm gonna go back into the shade Bleeding Heart and place that right in this little gap. To blend out these edges so it's not that harsh, I'm gonna go back into Deviant. For the inner highlight, I'm going to grab my Sacred Glass Trio Highlighting Palette by JSC and take Pink Purity. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous. Grabbing Pink Purity again and a little bit of the shade right next to it, which is Glass Supper, or excuse me, The Glass Supper. And use that to highlight this brow bone. Using my JSC Red Rum Lip Liner, I'm going to place this in the center of my waterline. Now for the purple, I'm going to be using something new. This is by Colourpop. It's the BFF Cream Gel Liner. I am obsessed with their liners, so I know I'm not going to be disappointed. This is in the shade Plum. Let me quickly swatch this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful and matches the eyeshadow perfectly. Again, placing this on the outer corners of my waterline and inside. That looks so pretty. Yeah, I can get rid of this box now. All right. For a little bit of mascara, mascara. No, this isn't white. It's going to be like a regular black, but this is a nice primer before the mascara. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar. I actually really like this. It makes my lashes 10 times more noticeable for the fun part, which is the other eye. This is gonna take me a while, not gonna lie. To create the actual heart on this side, I'm gonna grab my cream gel liner just so I can do a little rough outline of where I want the heart to be before I can actually fill it in with eyeshadow. I'm gonna look up and begin with the side that has the least amount of space first. I'm not gonna lie, it's taking a while to build up this pigment just because I don't want to go too heavy-handed and I want it to be placed exactly where it needs to be. So it's taking forever just to build up this shade. But slow and steady wins the race, right? I just gotta do the little end of the heart, which I'm not looking forward to, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very botched up heart. But I'm hoping that with the eyeshadow and a little bit of concealer, we can make this work. I'm hoping, especially right over here, because the bottom is not looking too great. I'm gonna take Blood Queen and fill her in. Let's see how this goes. Now you guys can actually see the shape of the heart. It's a lot more difficult when you have hooded eyes like myself, so it does look probably a little bit weird when I look down, but the fact that I was able to do this in general and with hooded eyes, I'm kind of proud of myself. Since I worked very hard on this, I don't want to mess it up, and I feel like if I dive into concealer now, I might mess something up along the way. So in order to prevent that, I'm actually going to go into the Colourpop Crystals. I love these. They have an extra small, medium, and large size little circles. The question is, what size do I go in with? I'm thinking the small would be a good choice. Let's see what this would look like. There's a little rough example. Oh yes, that is perfect. This is gonna take some time too. Oh my gosh. I already lost it. Oh no, where did she go? Oh, here it is. Oh, I love playing with little rhinestones, but they are such a pain. They really are. Once I have a little bit of lash glue, I'm going to outline the heart with the crystals. Woo! One down and a zillion more to go. I dropped it again. Oh my gosh. Oh, this time she's really gone. Oh no, she's not. She's in the book. I'm not gonna lie, these tweezers work so much better. These are for when you put falsies on, and for some reason it's just really grabbing a hold of the gem rather than a normal tweezer. Why? I have no idea, but I'm just happy it's working and it's not constantly falling onto the floor. Ooh la la, I love this so freaking much. Now we can make this into a halo eye like this side. So I'm going to grab again my Magic Star concealer and focus this in the center. Again, going into Bleeding Heart. Since I obviously have little space to blend, I'm actually going to grab this fine detailing brush and slowly buff out these edges as best as I possibly can. Taking the highlighter Lick My Glit and tapping that on a Bleeding Heart. Because I filled in the bottom, I am going to go in with my concealer once again and slightly do this on the lower lash line. Using another small detailing brush to now place Bleeding Heart in this itty bitty teeny tiny area where we just placed that concealer. And of course, I'm going to be going back and forth between those two shades to blend it out. I did go back in with the liners, Red Rum and Plum, and place that in this little tiny little bit of waterline that we are working with. And obviously applied some mascara. I'm really loving how this is coming out, and we can move on to the heart teardrops. For this, I'm actually going to use this small precision blending brush and take the shade Bleeding Heart, and I want 4 hearts on my face. So I'm gonna do 4 little dots. Dipping into Blood Queen again. I almost did the wrong side. With that shade, I'm gonna place this in the center. Not doing too much. Whatever was left on the brush that I used for Bleeding Heart, I'm just lightly tapping over that to soften this up. I'm basically just doing that same process over and over again until I kind of like where these shades are at. Now using a small blending brush that has absolutely nothing on it to blend out these edges even more. For the actual hearts, I'm gonna use some concealer. That is so stinking cute. I hope you guys can see that. It's kind of faint on one side, but she is there. She is so cute. Now for the next one. Once the outline for the heart is there, I'm just slowly going back and forth in with that concealer to build it up. That one might be a little bit too tiny. Just a smidge. You guys don't have to do this, but knowing me, somehow these hearts will get messed up along the way. So I'm going to set the little bit of concealer that we placed on the face. Not only that, but I don't want to look shiny. Now, I gotta connect them with little streams, and for that I'm gonna use a small detailing brush. I don't know how I want to do this. Let me connect these and then I'll figure out how I want to tie it into my eye. Going extremely light again, just to get a little outline. There is no right or wrong way to make them connect. It's just however you feel. I'm going to do the same thing with Blood Queen. I might add some more purple in some areas, but I'm taking a clean blending brush just to make this all not as harsh. We are almost done right by the finish line. I'm going to go in with the extra small little gems and take some lash glue and randomly place them around the little heart eye drops. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something missing. I don't know, maybe it's a wing liner, maybe it's a pair of lashes. I have absolutely no idea. So until I do anything else, I'm just going to quickly hop off camera, finish the rest of my face, and then I'll be right back. So I am back, and this is the completed look. Let me quickly go over everything that I did off the camera, which honestly wasn't that much. Starting off with highlight, I went back in with the Sacred Glass and mixed the shades Pink Purity as well as the Glass Supper and used that to highlight my cheeks. The same 2 shades that we used for the brow bone. I am obsessed with this combination so much. Now, for the lips, I used the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF number 2. Now, for the actual lipstick, I used the JSC Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dollhouse. And I felt like this was the perfect shade. Not too bright, not too dark, just the perfect pink for me. I didn't use too much. I only dabbed a little bit, and this combination with that lip liner is to die for. I am obsessed. Of course, to top that off, I use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics The Gloss in the shade Heaven's Gate. And obviously, as you guys can see, I decided not to go with any false lashes or even a winged liner, because after I did my hair especially and finished my lips, I realized there is nothing, not a single thing that I would change about this look. I didn't feel like there is anything that needed to be needed. I don't even want to take it off, but it is 8:44 at night. So yeah, I'm gonna take it off. I didn't realize how late it had gotten because I was just really taking my time listening to music and just enjoying this process. But yeah, you guys, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, all the products that I mentioned today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.